Hi everybody, Don Giannetti from lighting-essentials.com and project52prosystem.com with another in the series of what makes this photo great. And we are looking at the work of a true master today, fantastic photographer I became familiar with in probably 77, 78, just about the same time I picked up a camera. And was super blown away by his work in the early 80s. Just incredible stuff. We lost him just last year, just almost a little over a year ago at the age 90. Victor Skrebneski, who is I'm talking about here, was a Chicago photographer, photographed celebrities, movie stars, politicians, and commercial work. He did ads for all kinds of companies from De Beers diamonds to luxury watches and wines, champagnes, and things. Skrebneski is a truly unique photographer, not only from his approach to lighting, his approach to production. He was known to do headshots, cut out a headshot from a 4x5 negative. If he liked the headshot in the 4x5, liked the portrait, he just cut it out of 4x5 negative. Cropping was not a problem for Skrebneski all through his career. And he shot all kinds of formats, medium format and large format being his favorites. Let's take a look at just 7 of his images that I think are, well, actually there's 8. There's 7 plates, 8 images of some of the best work that he did, and work that kind of shows what he was doing differently than so many other people. And first up, we've got Andy Warhol, and you'll notice the lighting is quite heavy. Lots of shadow. The light coming from one side with just a little bit of this picking up this right here. Isn't that nice? Right in there. It's so great. Just get that little bit of stuff going on there. Notice how the light comes from only one side and only the face is lit. The black clothes that the subjects wore for this series of images were as matte as he possibly could have them, and he did a lot of burning in the darkroom. Burn them down, get them as dark as possible, use as high a contrast paper as he could get. But this portrait of Andy Warhol starts it out. Really amazing shot. Next up, we have Bette Davis on the left side and Orson Welles on the right side. They are wearing black capes and black sweater that was furnished, I believe it's a turtleneck furnished to many of the people that he photographed in this black series. This is from a book, a fabulous book. I have this book. And I'll share it in another video coming up soon. But it's the kind of thing that just blows you away when you see the level of creativity here. And yeah, the crops are that way. Yes, cropping off the top of the head, bringing the eyes way up here, all this negative space down here, all of this negative space. This is deliberate. This is exactly what he wanted to do. The little puff of smoke from Bette Davis's mouth here. She's smoking a cigarette. And the way the light is capturing the plate of the face. I call this the plate of the face, and letting everything else go dark. Look at this. Even her cheeks are going dark here. Light is very directed, very controlled, and not reflecting at all from what they're wearing. Truly daring compositional elements here. Cutting off the top of the head to that standpoint. I think if you try that in any photo school in the U.S., you'll probably get dinged for it. Skrebneski did it as a matter of that's what he did. He pushed the envelope, so to speak, on composition. Let's take a look at another one. Here's a male nude done in the studio, and you can see a little bit of some resemblance of the image above. All the black negative space that we have here, and now the subject is disappearing into that negative space. You can see just parts of the body here, all this black space around. It gives power to what we do see, and the fact that we can't see the head or the legs gives it a compositional element of almost being a abstract form, abstract function, abstract lighting. It's really remarkable. And you can see how he kind of grew through that. We've got this shot of Cindy Crawford, which was amazing. Lit from above, shadowing down. Incredible portrait of Cindy Crawford done in the Chicago studio. Notice how his black and whites are grainy. There's an edge to them. He's printing on very high contrast paper, and he's photographing with kind of a high contrast negative. You can see the light is a spot. See the spot right here, and you can see some of the leaves and fronds and things that are not woven into this thing that's taped to the top of her head are in the dark. It's a spotlight throwing a shadow down. He was fascinated by shadows. They're everywhere in his work. Notice how the light picks up the area here with the little nettles in her hand. We've got this beautiful light on the plate of her face and on her chest here. It's just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. And if you look at this piece above here, the abstract look of the body, and then we go down to Cindy Crawford, arguably one of the top supermodels in the entire world, very recognizable, almost unrecognizable here from what he's done. So instead of saying, oh, I'm going to photograph Cindy Crawford so everybody knows I've photographed Cindy Crawford, he almost turns her into an abstract. It's a very interesting way of viewing things. And I don't know if you're getting into the black and white here. I'm loving it. I think this is really cool. I've been working a lot in black and white lately, and it's making me remember some of these great photographers, Skrebneski and David Bailey, and some of the folks who worked almost exclusively in black and white. If I had to choose color or black and white to work exclusively in, I would choose black and white without hesitation. Vanessa Redgrave. This was a very iconic portrait for him, not only in his portfolio, but all over the world. This picture has been used for so many things. And I honestly, I can't remember what it was for. Part of me thinks it might have been a hair product, or it may just have been a photograph of Vanessa Redgrave, the actress. I don't remember, but it was visible everywhere. Everywhere you would see photographs, you'd find this photograph. It's just amazing. Look at the light. Again, very front focus light, high, shadow under the chin, shadow under the arms, the angle that we have the shoulders in, the angle of the face. You see the face is coming down this way. The shoulders are going back that way. And down when we get to the hips are mimicking the face. The face, boom, the hips, boom, and the arms and shoulders, oops, this way. Down, down, across, and down. It's absolutely elegant composition. If you've ever heard of the modeling agency, Wilhelmina, this is Wilhelmina Cooper. This is the woman who started the Wilhelmina agency back when she was a model, I believe. And beautiful photograph. Don't you just love this grain? Look at the grain. Incredible. Look at the light on the plate of the face. I mean, it doesn't even get any better than that. No light, no shadows under the eyes, no shadow under the nose, a tiny shadow delineating the lips here, and a sharp shadow right down on the bottom of her chin against all this black hair. It's just incredible. A remarkable image. Wilhelmina Cooper. And then one of the shots that I actually had cut out and taped up on my wall for probably 15 years is this incredible shot of Diana Ross. Not only am I a big Skrebneski fan, but I was a big Diana Ross fan as well. And I just thought this whole series of images that he did, you can see the box, you can see the paper cut and rolled up on the edges. So he threw it all in. So all the background stuff and that strobe going off into the umbrella there, lighting from above down. Look at the beautiful light. She's got her head tilted up. Plate of the face is amazing. Her shoulders and her chest are wide open. Her arms go dark because the light's going down. It picks up this fur, gives us these great highlights down the dress here. Just, you know, a substantially awesome photograph. That's it. That's all I can say. It's just a substantially awesome photograph. Skrebneski was a treasure for everyone. A treasure for Chicago, that's for sure, but a treasure to the photo industry. His portraits, his work will outlive all of us for sure. So let's go back through real quickly. This is Diana Ross, Wilhelmina Cooper, Vanessa Redgrave, Cindy Crawford. This picture always just stops me dead in my tracks. My brain stops working when I see it. It's just an incredible picture. Nude, male nude in the dark. Orson Welles, Betty Davis, and Andy Warhol. So that's a little look at Victor Skrebneski on what makes this photo great. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope if you like these little things I'm doing about photographs, that you hit the subscribe button. I don't care about the bell. And if you're at all interested in seeing more, the links to all of the other ones previous to this one are down below. I can't put links to the ones that I haven't put up yet because, unfortunately, I have not mastered time travel. I'm working on it. I'll see you all next time.